Most people begin their English studies with a single foundational definition. A noun is a word that names a person, a place, or a thing. In this framework, a person is a specific label, like the novelist Leo Tolstoy. A place is a location, like this street. And a thing is any physical object within it, from the buildings to the cars. For students aiming for advanced proficiency, such as the IELTS exam, relying on these simple labels becomes a trap. It treats words as static entries in a dictionary rather than active components of a sentence. To move forward, we have to look at syntax. Syntax is the set of rules that governs how words are combined to form phrases and sentences. In this system, nouns aren't just names. They are the mechanical gears that drive the architecture of a thought. Achieving fluency requires a shift in perspective. You must stop asking what a noun is in isolation and start asking what it does within a structure. Think of nouns as your raw building materials. Common nouns provide general categories, like bridge or day, while proper nouns identify specific entities, like India or Monday. When we need to treat a group as a single unit, we use collective nouns, like family, team, or government. We can also fuse multiple words into a single compound noun, creating specific terms like fruit juice or sister-in-law. The way these materials are handled depends on their grammatical inventory. Countable nouns refer to things we can number, like cars. Uncountable nouns refer to masses that cannot be separated into individual units, like water or money. This distinction has a mechanical consequence. Because you cannot mathematically divide a mass like water, uncountable nouns can only exist in a singular form. Then there are abstract nouns. These represent ideas, qualities, or conditions, things like truth or friendship that have no physical reality but still function as building blocks. These categories determine the structural rules a noun must follow before it ever reaches the assembly line of a sentence. Every sentence has an engine, the subject. In the sentence, sunflowers are the flowers of joy, the noun sunflowers carries the weight of the entire statement. Nouns also function as receivers. In I finally bought a new mobile, the noun mobile is the direct object, the specific thing receiving the action of the verb. If there is a secondary recipient, it's the indirect object. In Mahi gave Chetan another chocolate, the action flows through the verb to chocolate, but the noun Chetan tells us who the action was performed for. Nouns can also shapeshift. In the sentence, the train leaves today, the word today is a noun acting as an adverb, modifying the verb by telling us when the action happens. They can even act as adjectives. In the phrase, the office building, the noun office is used to modify and describe the noun building. Finally, nouns can show possession. By adding an apostrophe and an S, the noun lion claims structural ownership over the cage. In every instance, the noun's meaning is derived from its placement in the sentence, not just its entry in a dictionary. When sentences grow in complexity, nouns perform these roles simultaneously across different clauses. A clause is a group of words that contains both a subject and a verb. Learning to identify these load-bearing parts allows you to deconstruct those academic texts, turning a wall of text into a series of logical, connected parts. This mechanical precision is exactly what the IELTS exam measures. Mastery here is what allows a student to meet the rigorous linguistic standards required by international universities and global institutions. Look at this sentence. Yoti loves the beaches of the country. Based on what we've covered, try to identify which noun is the engine of the sentence and which ones are acting as receivers. A functional approach to grammar shifts the focus away from memorizing definitions. When you understand how these parts fit together, you gain the ability to navigate and utilize the internal logic of the English language.